So whenever this conductor is connected to this battery, okay, so this end of the conductor will becoming a positive charged plate, and this end of the conductor is becoming a negative charged plate. So whenever this end will be getting positive charge and this end will be getting negative charge, both in between the positive charge and the negative charge, some electric field will be created. So whenever the electric field is creating, from the definition of the electric field, this is the expression. So we got this expression. From this expression, always the electric field is moving this direction, means force will be move opposite direction. For that expression, we denoted the force in opposite to the electric field. So force is acting in this direction, means this force will be acted on all the electrons. This force will be act on all the electrons. Okay, so this force will be acting in this electron, because after the force acting on this electron, what happening? The path is drifted. Same, that force is acting on this electron. Same here also the path is drifted. Here also force is acting. The path of the electron is drifted. Here also force is acting on the electron. So this path also, actual path is this one. When this force is acted, this path is drifted. So initially all the direction of the electrons in opposite. So only initial charge is 0. But here you can observe, after applying the force, all the electrons are moving same direction. What is that? This electron is moving in this direction. This electron also moving in this direction. This electron is moving in this direction, and this electron also moving in this direction. All the electrons are moving in same direction after applying on the force. So all the electrons are moving in same direction, means that charge will become 0. No, not possible, because all the electrons are moving same direction. So the charge of this conductor is not 0 after connecting the battery. After connecting the battery, the charge of the conductor is never becomes 0, because all the electrons are moving same direction. Okay, now here this electron is drifted. This electron is drifted, and this electron is moving. So this electron having some velocity. Remember, this drifted electron having some velocity. That velocity is v1. Again, this electron also moving. Correct? Electron is moving means that electron having velocity. Okay, so this electron is also moving and drifted. So this electron also having some velocity, that is v2. At the same time, this electron also moving and this electron drifted. So this also having some velocity, v3, and this electron also moving. This also having velocity, v4. Remember, any electron is in motion means that electron having velocity. Okay, so how much velocity? This is the v1, this is v2, and here this is v3, and this is v4. This electron velocity is v1, this electron velocity is v2, this electron velocity is v3, this electron velocity is v4. Okay, now I will tell you formula and definition of the drift velocity. I hope this concept you understood as easily. Now from this diagram I will tell you one expression of the drift velocity and definition of the drift velocity. Okay, see, the average velocity of these drifted electrons is called as drift velocity. The average velocity of these drifted velocities is called as drift velocity. I will write that formula. See, average velocity means what? How many velocities are there? 4. Correct. So here V drift velocity is equal to how many velocities are there? 4. So V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus V4 by 4. This is the formula for drift velocity. The average of the velocities of the 4 electrons is called the drift velocity. Vd is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus V4 by 4. Okay. Now, this is the formula. I will tell you the definition of the drift velocity. Okay, so definition of the drift velocity is definition. Drift velocity is the average velocity. Drift velocity is the average velocity created by electrons inside of the conductor because of the electric field. Because of that electric field is called as drift velocity. I will write. Drift velocity is the average velocity created by electrons. Drift velocity is the average velocity. I told already. Who is creating that? Created by electrons. Electrons are creating. Where the electrons are creating? Inside the conductor. Created by electrons inside the conductor. For what reason these electrons are creating drift velocity? Because of electric field. So, conductor, because of electric field. So, remember this definition. Drift velocity is the average velocity created by electrons inside the conductor because of electric field. This is the drift velocity definition. I hope you remember as easily. This is the drift velocity definition. Okay, so next one is here all the electrons are in motion or rest position? Motion only. We know that all the electrons are in motion. If the electron is in motion means that electron having compulsory acceleration, correct? If an electron is in motion inside of the conductor means that electron having acceleration. Okay, so these all the electrons inside of the conductor having an acceleration. So I'm considering here, I am applying here Newton's second law. Why I am using here Newton's second law? That Newton's second law is related to that acceleration. Simply I will tell you, when the force is applied on these electrons, when the force F is acting on these electrons, what happened? The direction of the electrons is changed. The direction of the electrons is drifted. And these electrons are in motion. After changing the direction, again these electrons are in motion only, not in rest position, correct? So here force is acting on this electron and acceleration, and the electrons are in motion. Electrons are in motion means that electrons having an acceleration and force is already acted on the electrons. So which law is related to force and acceleration? Newton's second law. When the force is acting on the electrons, the direction of the electrons is drifting and electrons is continuing their motion. So continuously that electrons having the motion means that electrons having an acceleration. Okay, so the force is acting on the electrons are moving. Force is acting on the electrons are moving. So force is acted, F. These electrons are in motion, electrons are in moving. So electrons having acceleration. So what is the relation between force and acceleration? Newton's second law. From Newton's second law, what is the Newton's second law? F is equal to ma. please give this expression is number 2. Here you can give equation 1. From this 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, LHSF is equal to MA, LHSF is equal to minus EE. LHS same, F. So LHS are equal means RHS we can able to equate. So what is RHS? MA is equal to minus EE. Okay, so keep A here. A is equal to minus EE by M. This is the acceleration. This is the acceleration. Okay, so here acceleration. We know already what is acceleration definition. Velocity by time. So acceleration means velocity by time is equal to what is that? Minus E by M. Now I am sending this V in this side. V is equal to minus E by M into T. We are speaking about drift velocity, correct? So in place of V, just I am indicating V suffix D. V suffix D. This is nothing but a drift velocity. Okay, so drift velocity Vd is equal to minus E by M into. I told you already in class starting, whenever we are using T, instead of the T, which term we can able to write? Tau, relaxation time. So I am writing here tau. Okay, so here after that what I am doing? V D is equal to minus E tau by M into E. This is the formula or expression of the drift velocity. This is the expression of the drift velocity, very very important. Or maybe tomorrow class, day after tomorrow class, all the classes we can use this expression. Drift velocity is equal to minus E tau by M into E. Minus E tau by M into E. So here after that, from that expression I am making some conversions. That expression I am making some conversions. Please see what is that conversions. That and all. See here. Vd is equal to, in place of this term I am writing mu. Okay, sorry. In place of this term I am writing mu minus mu E. Remember, this is also one of the expression of the drift velocity. E tau by M means instead of these three terms I am writing this term. Instead of these three terms I am writing this term. This term name is mu. This term name is mu. Mu is nothing but a mobility. So here mu means what? Mu is equal to E tau by M. Mu means mobility. Mu means mobility. Remember, this is our final expression of the drift velocity. In the drift velocity, I am making some conversions. What is that conversions? Instead of this term, I am writing mu. Mu is nothing but a mobility. Okay, so mu is equal to E tau by M. This is the mobility. Okay, so I need this drift velocity in positive. So what I will do? I am applying mod. Vd is equal to, we are applying mod means left side we are applying mod. I need this symbol. I need drift velocity in positive. So what I will do? I will apply mod. So whenever we are applying mod, minus mu E. So whenever we are applying mod, we won't consider minus. So drift velocity Vd is equal to mu E. Mu E. I need that mobility definition. What I will do? I will send this E in this side. So mu is equal to mod Vd by E. This is the definition of the mobility. Mobility mu is equal to drift velocity by electric field. Drift velocity by electric field. We can remember easily. Mobility is defined as the ratio between magnitude of drift velocity per unit electric field. Once again, mobility is defined as the ratio between drift velocity and electric field. Otherwise, this is one definition. Drift velocity, the ratio between drift velocity and electric field, that is one definition. Another definition is mobility is defined as the magnitude of drift velocity per electric field. Magnitude of drift velocity per means divided by per electric field. These are the two definitions of the mobility. I hope you understood. This is the final expression. In this final expression, from this one I made conversion. Instead of this term I wrote mu. Mu is nothing but a mobility. So mobility formula is this one. Okay. Now this concept is going to end. Finally we can write the units of this mobility. Mobility units. So we'll see what is the units of that mobility. So this is the mobility formula. From this formula I am going to write units. SI units. Here what is the velocity units? Meter per second. Meter per second divided by electric field units. Meter per volts. Meter per volts. V. Meter per volts. Velocity units. Meter per second divided by electric field units. Meter per volt. Okay. So after that what will happen? This will go in numerator. So m into m square by v into s. This is the SI units of the mobility. You can remember this term. It is a very important term. Mobility. Okay, mobility definition is drift velocity per electric field. What is the units, SI units of that mobility? Meter square per volt second. Meter square per volt second. So this is the units of that mobility. This is the complete explanation about the drift velocity. So you can remember, must and should like this one. This is the final expression. After this final expression, what I made the conversions, you can remember. Okay, this is the explanation of this drift velocity. I hope you understood the class. You have any doubts means after watching the video, please ask. Okay, thank you.